What's up, Dallas Cowboy Nation? Now I'm going to give you my prediction for this game. Listen, I think that at home, Dallas is going to be very, very fun this year. And this is another home game for Dallas, and I think the Cowboys beat Arizona. Arizona has found a way to beat Dallas throughout the last couple of years. I understand that Kyler Murray dominates in Dallas, but I think that Dallas, coming off of that Denver loss, the embarrassment that we had on defense, I think that Dallas finds a way to win this football game rather convincingly at home. George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb are going to put on a show at AT&T Stadium on Monday night. I think Dak Prescott rallies the troops on Monday night, and I do think that the defensive line comes up with some kind of pressure on Kyler Murray. They corral him at AT&T Stadium. I have Dallas winning this football game by a score of 34-17 at AT&T Stadium, putting them with 4 wins on the season and a trade deadline that it will only be a few hours away. And hopefully that pushes our general manager, front office, and owner towards making some drastic moves for this team so that we can get some much needed help for the postseason run if they're going to make one. If Dallas loses this game, folks, unfortunately, I do not think that the front office will be in a position where they say that they want to make moves as far as acquiring talent. At this point, after listening to a bunch of people that do this for a living, I have sided with, if Dallas loses this game to Arizona, why not try to trade for assets? I'm for right now, if Dallas wins this matchup, I want to add to the roster. I want to add to the roster because I do think that there's a lot of season left, okay? Especially in going into the bye week. But if Dallas loses this football game on Monday to Arizona, I don't see the season with much promise after this game. I sincerely hope that if we do lose this game, that the front office is smart enough to say we do have a couple of players where we can get some big time assets back in return right now. And I hope that they're smart enough to look into the future and say we might be able to use those assets to improve our roster for next season. But if we win this game, I want to go all in. I want to go all in. I want to trade some of those first round picks that we received or that we have. Second round picks, I do not care as far as draft picks for this year because we have George Pickens right now. Dak Prescott is playing really good football right now, but that's kind of the position that I'm in right now. My back is against the wall in a lot ways on this football game. The unfortunate part for me, looking at it, if I was sitting in the front office, is that I need to do my work today and tomorrow, right, throughout this weekend, because the Cowboys are playing on Monday. And most of the NFL teams are going to be off on Monday and on the phone while our team is getting ready to play a football game on Monday night, and the deadline is on Tuesday. So I would hope that the team is working extensively right now to make something happen or to think of a move that they need to make, get those plans in order, and execute those plans. But it's a bad situation to be in because you play on Monday night and not on Sunday. Either way, go Cowboys.